Pauline Swift for Our World here on Southern News. I'm speaking with Miss Egypt, who has her own fashion line called Chubby Line Bull Chasers. Could you please tell me a little bit about your fashion business and how it got started?
My fashion business is a line for all sizes and all ages, and I came up with it because I went to designing as my comfort zone from being bullied.
Okay. The bullying, did it happen in regular public school?
Yes.
And how was it going on for many years?
Yeah, it went on for about 2, 3 years, and I tried to ignore it as much as possible until I got to like my breaking point
What do you feel was your breaking point?
when like they started to catch up to me and like I started realizing what the people were saying and I wanted to do something about it.
Now we hear a lot about bullying now. Um,
Yes.
is it a lot that's going on in the schools? You weren't the only one, I guess, that was being bullied.
Yes, they bully kids for a lot of reasons, like race, size, sexuality, and stuff like that.
So how did you turn it into something positive?
Because I knew that I took sewing like very seriously as uh like for free time, so I took that, and whenever I was angry, I would just like sew something or I would do something to distract myself from taking it out on others.
Okay. Now, how long have you been in business?
I've been in business since I was about 9.
Okay. So, without the bullying, you love doing fashion.
Yes.
Okay. What are some of the things that you have made over the years?
I've made all types of clothes, but I geared towards um, African clothes with an urban twist.
Okay. And you deal with plus sizes.
Yes,
Okay, there's a need for plus sizes.
yes, because the average woman is a size 14.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Tell me a little bit about what do you do to balance your day when you get started. School, work. How does that work?
All right, so I wake up very early, like 6 o'clock, and I get ready for school. I have to get to school by 8:10, and I leave school 2:30. I come home, do my homework, and do whatever else I have to do.
I've seen some of your videos. I've seen you in a fashion show, Virgin Islands. Tell me a
Yes.
little bit about that experience.
My biggest fashion show was the New York Fashion Week, which was where I really got my spotlight from.
And how long were you down in the Virgin Islands?
In the Virgin Islands, I was down there for about 5, 6 days.
So every day was a different fashion show?
We had like 2, 3 days to ourselves, and then like the last 3 days they had a different event. Like there was the meet and greet, then there was like a fun thing, and then there was the fashion show.
Mm, that's wonderful. I was watching your videos and I got so intense. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to. And I saw you on the radio station. Which radio station was that?
I've been on a lot of radio
Oh,
stations.
yeah? Tell me about it.
Um, I don't really, I stopped counting.
Yeah. Which is the most memorable?
I don't remember.
No. I heard you saying that you're going to do something tonight.
Yes.
And where's that going to be at?
My mom what handles what radio stations I go to.
Okay. So your mother is your manager.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
It's easier to have my mom as my manager because it helps when I'm going through a hard time.
Mhm. What advice would you give to other young girls that may be going through something similar that you went through?
The advice I would give to other girls that have been through what I've been through is to not pay attention to them because you know who you are, and don't let them bring you down because like if they see you getting pulled down, they're gonna start to poke at you more.
Wow. What would you say to your younger self when you was, say, 5, 6 years old? Do you think there would have been anything that you could have done personally to avoid being bullied or not?
To my younger self, I would tell myself you should start your business now because once you start, there's no turning back.
What do you see for yourself in the next 5 years? What do you want to do?
In the next 5 years, I see myself graduating high school and going to the college of my choice.
And what's that? Do you have an idea where you want to go?
I was thinking about Columbia University or Howard University.
I know we spoke about how is it must be very difficult to balance school and a business because a lot of people find it just hard to balance school.
Yeah.
So how do you manage to do the both?
I do work whenever I have free time, like when I have nothing else to do, or if I have like extra time in class, I'll just brainstorm on what I'm gonna do next.
I love your clothing line. It's so lively and beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. How do you come up with these ideas?
It depends on where I'm at. So if I see a person with a nice outfit, I'll be like, "Ooh, that's it. That's nice," and then I'll combine it with something else.
Okay. And I hear that you also design for other people,
Yes.
some other famous people. Yeah, who are they?
I'm dealing with some right now. I don't really want to mention their name though.
Oh, okay. But how does that feel?
It feels that I've come a long way.
Now, with that in mind, where would you like to see your fashion line take you to the different stores, department stores, or you want boutiques? Where do you like to see
I
it
would
go?
like to see my fashion line in boutiques because department stores they tend to not cater to smaller designers. Like there's a lot of different designers in a department store, but in a boutique you find one of a kind things.
What I like about your clothing line is the fact that it's for plus sizes because when even for myself when I go into certain stores they don't always have a 16, and I get frustrated, and like, oh my God, where do I go to get something a little bit larger, so I know the feeling of we need more plus size developments for stores, for clothing, and I think what you're doing is a wonderful thing.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, what would you like to see yourself in 5 to 10 years for yourself designing what type of clothing?
I don't plan on designing when I get much older because
No?
I want to be a world-renowned chemist.
Oh, right. Oh, excuse me. So, are you majoring in chemistry now in school?
Well, they don't really give us choices whether what class to pick, so I try to do my best in science.
Okay. But your business is successful
Yes.
and you would not want to continue?
I would try to continue on the side.
Okay. I also saw that you received the Danny Glover Award.
Yes.
What was that like? Did you meet him?
He didn't make it to the event, but he sent a video saying that he was very proud of me and that I really deserved the award for all the things that I did.
Have you received other awards?
Yes.
What?
I've received I have 2 proclamations. I have Believe in a Black Girl Magic, and a lot more.
I'm very proud of you, Egypt. It's you're doing a great job, and I'm glad you took this time to sit down with our world on Southern News. And can you tell the audience anything that you would like them to know about you that they don't know?
Um, that I can I write really good essays.
Ooh, okay. So you like writing as well?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. Really good. Pauline Swift here for Our World on Southern News, speaking with Egypt, who has her clothing line called Chubby Line Bully Chases. Please check her out. And how can people get in contact with you?
My Instagram is Bully Chasers, BULLYCHASERS, and I have a book coming out. And you can email me at chubbyline@gmail.com, CHUBIILINE@gmail.com.
Thank you, Egypt. Thank you very much.